All right, what up, y'all? It's crazy out here. What's going on? What's going on? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What up, man? How you doing? How you doing? My boy Tyler in the building. All right, man. Make sure everything good, man. And make sure everything is good. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let's make sure everything good real quick. I hate when this happen, man. Come on, hold on. Everything good? Everything good? All right. I see it. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, we here, y'all. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hope everybody had a good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at. All right. Here we go. Let's talk about our brother, Coach Prime, before we do anything else. All right. If you haven't not known, he had a health scare. He had a health problem that kept him out of commission for months. All right. There's a new video dropped on Well Off Media, and they talking about it. All right. They talked about it. We will review the video a little bit, but they talked about how the health scare came right before the draft. Okay, the health problem came right before the draft, and it kept him out of the commission inside of his Texas home for months. What is it, like 4 months? So like something like that. Was it 4 months? I can't remember. So tomorrow, the press conference and Deion Sanders and his health team, they're going to reveal everything what happened. And after the press conference, Bucky is going to drop the whole journey of what happened in the beginning and to now when he actually conquered the health problem. All right. So he's back in Boulder right now. He's back in Colorado. All right. He's back in Colorado. Tomorrow is the press conference. Okay. Tomorrow is the press conference, everybody. So make sure you get ready for that. They're gonna drop it on YouTube after it's done, and then Bucky will drop the actual documentary of what happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay. So without further ado, man, hold on. We're gonna get to your what's the name? Let me see. Okay. Tyler says pray for Deion Sanders full health and recovery. Yeah, we gonna get to the we gonna get to that. But yeah, man, we really want our brother to recover because you know Deion is one of the pillars, one of the pillars. But forget football. We don't care about football right now. One of the pillars of the community. We talk about not just black community. We talk about abroad. One of the pillars that spreads positivity, that tell you to keep going, all of that. Deion is part of all of that. Tell you to keep fighting, don't give up. So he is one of the pillars of the community abroad, not just black community. I'm talking about abroad. He's one of those people that spreads love, kindness, all of that to everybody, man. Hit that like button. Oh, snap. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Hold on. Tornado just happened. I just slapped the phone down, y'all. I just slapped the phone down. Hold up. I just slapped the phone down, y'all. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it back right. Let me get it back right. Hold up. All right, we good. We good. We back. We back. Anyway, so he's one of the pillars who spread positivity throughout the world. Come on, man. So it ain't about football right now. It's about Deion Sanders getting healthy for his kids, getting healthy for himself, and to continue on his life. Now, one of the things that it do scare a lot of us, right? It hurts. Now, a lot of us, we never wrote no will. We never wrote a will for anybody. We never did that. But Deion Sanders said in the clip, we gonna play the clip. Hold on, we gonna play it. You know how we do. We gonna play it. Well, he said he mentally wasn't ready, spiritually wasn't ready to write a will. Deion, through this process, Deion had to write a will for his family, for his kids, and future, I guess, grandkids, whatever. Through this process, he had to write a will, everybody. He had to write a will. And he said that was not easy. That was not easy to do. That he had to write a will. Okay? All right, so let's get to the clip right now, y'all. This ain't about football right now. We're gonna talk about Kenny Pickett and our boy later. Right now, we gotta focus on our brother, our mentor. He's a mentor to a lot of us. Okay, he's mentoring me. If you have his latest book, pick it up. If you have listen to his latest audio book, go listen to it. I listened to the full audio book and picked up a lot of things from Deion and use it in my life today, and it's helping me. This is a great man right here. Please hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the let's go to Well Off Media right quick, y'all. Let's go to Well Off Media right quick. Oh no, we don't got. We can go to Instagram. My bad. They posted on Instagram, so let's Instagram right quick, okay? All right, y'all. Let's go to Instagram. Go to our brothers. Let's go to our brothers' channel real quick, so we can see it. All right, and here we go.
I'm ready, mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Cause I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here, but you want to make sure everybody's straight.
All right, one more time. One more time.
I don't know if I'm ready mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Cause I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here, but you want to make sure everybody's straight. I don't know if I'm ready.
All right. Okay, y'all. That's it right there. And tomorrow, they're going to do the press conference, and they're going to tell us everything what happened, exactly what the problem was, the health problem. Then Bucky's going to drop the full documentary, the full coverage of the start to finish of when it happened, when they got diagnosed, whatever it is, and from the start to finish, why he recovered. All right. So we got to send prayers, our thoughts and prayers to Deion and his family, man. He mean a lot to his family, of course. Forget us. We secondary, third, and all of that. He means a lot to his family, man. A lot to his family. So, thoughts and prayers to Deion. He's a fighter, man. One thing you know about Deion, he is a fighter, bro. He is a fighter. He gonna take this thing all the way to the end. So, he been going through a lot, y'all. You got blood clots, legs, stuff like that. So, he been going through a lot, man. These past, what is it? I don't know how many years. And he keeps fighting and fighting and fighting. And he understands that he got to keep on going. So his faith never wavers. He always stays prayed up, and he stays fighting. And Bucky said he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to document it. He just want to be there as his son while you go through it. He said, Coach Prime said, nah, man, I need you to document all of this stuff. Put it on tape. And then Bucky said after he finished completing, all the procedures and all the, healing up, he said, then he watched back, then he said, okay, I understand why he wanted to. So it's another testimony coming from Coach Prime, another hurdle he had to battle, right? And he came out on the other side once again, and he wants everybody to see it. Bucky said, I did not want to do this. I did not want to film my dad going through this right here. I just wanted to be there as a son, and that's it. But Coach Prime insisted that he videotape everything so we can see it. Okay, so he want us to see how he fights. Remember, when he went through the blood clots, it was recorded and let us see some of the backstage stuff he had to go through. Even when he had the blood clots and had to get the toes amputated, remember, he always want us to see him fighting. That's something he likes to do. There's other people out there, they not cool with that. They don't want us to see it. They're like, oh, no, don't put that out. But all the time, whenever he gets his toes amputated or whatever's going on, he wants it filmed, and then later on they put it out there, or they put it inside of a how they got the documentary and stuff like that. They put it in there so we can see how he fights. So you see, once again, he went through something. They fought it out, and he came out on the side. But that will thing, y'all, I don't know how it is, but that had to be hard. That has to be hard to sit there and have to write a will for your family, to know that you're not going to be here one day. You know what I'm saying? And he said that. I'll play it again. That has to be something going through your mind like, dang, man, one day this is going to be over. I'm not going to be able to enjoy this. I'm not going to be able to enjoy that. I'm not going to be able to laugh at this. I'm not going to be able to play with people. Like, one day, this is all going to be over. And he said that was very hard for him to do, to know that one day this is going to be over for him. But he had to make sure, he had to put all that away, and had to make a will. Okay, this go to you, this go to you, this go to you, this go to you. That had to be tough, y'all. That had to be very tough, y'all. Had to be very tough to sit there and have to write out a will, knowing that one day this beautiful life that you live in is going to be over. And you had to sit there and just bottle up some of your feelings and your tears and have to write out a will for your family. That had to be tough, bro. I'm going to play it again for the people who just came in. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. I'm going to play it again for the people who just came in.
I don't know if I'm ready mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Because I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here. But you want to make sure everybody's straight. I don't know if
See
I'm
that?
ready.
Come on, man. All right? But he made it through. He got it done. Now he's back in Colorado, baby. He's back in Colorado, all right? Back there. Everybody's happy to see him. He's back in Colorado. Feeling good, good spirits. On his Twitter. Let's go to his Twitter real quick. You see on his Twitter, he's like, yeah, yo, I'm feeling good. I'm back, baby. Let's go. I missed y'all. So, sometimes in life, man, life throw you a curveball, baby. Sometimes life throw you a curveball, and it's how you hit it. Are you going to adjust to it, or are you going to give up? Are you going to adjust to the curveball or adjust to the, the pitcher, how they, what I'm saying? Now, some batters know how to adjust, or you going to strike out. And Coach Prime, he don't strike out. He going to adjust to what's going on, and then he gonna conquer it. All right, hold on. Let's go to Coach Prime Twitter real quick, so you can see how he's in good spirits, man. All right, let me see what here. All right, one day ago, y'all. God is incredible. Lord, I thank you. Okay, one day ago. God is incredible. Let me see if I can turn that down a little bit so you can see it. God is incredible. Lord, I thank you. Okay, that's one day ago. 2 days ago. That's for somebody. That's one of the, I think one of the females that rocks out with CU, I believe. So he's saluting her. 2 days ago, what is it? He likes to write messages every day. So 2 days ago, what is it that you really want, really need, or really think of daily that you must have? Is it something that money can purchase, something that time can make it happen, or is it something that only God can give? You know what it is. Mine is wisdom to lead consistently. Okay, now remember, he was still doing this. He was still dropping these messages on Twitter while going through this. I want y'all to really understand. He didn't stop giving out these messages all the months back in May. When this happened back in May, that's what Bucky said. It happened way back in May. And I guess it got worse, but that's when he first got diagnosed, whatever it is. He kept dropping these messages, y'all. Kept doing it. Kept waking up and still dropping it while going through what he going through, bro. Never stopped dropping these messages, bro. Never stopped. Never stopped giving thanks to the Lord Jesus Christ. Never stopped feeding the people all the message every day. Thank you, Deion. I needed this. Every time he drop a message, there's people inside of the chat. Oh, thank you, Deion. I really needed this. I had a bad week, or I got some bad news. Thank you for this message. Every day. He could have just went into hiding, y'all. Deion could have went into hiding. He didn't do that. He still get on camera. Y'all. Still get on camera. Whatever it is, he still get on camera, feeding the people the content, feeding people messages every day to get up and fight. Get up and fight. Don't quit. Use your mind. Understand who you are. Self-preservation. Self-awareness. Every day he got up and did this while he was fighting his own battle. He could have said, I can't do this. No more cameras, no more interviews, no more messages. I'm gonna disappear. Not once have he ever stopped giving these messages. From May to now, he kept dropping these messages. Come on, man. If this ain't a definition of fighting right here, if this not a definition of a fighter, of a warrior right here, and you still got people out there running their mouth. After all he do, not just for himself, not just for his family, for everybody. I'm talking about from the messages to the interviews to the books, to the resources he gives to all the players and whoever, they still got people running their mouth, talking bad about him, bro. They still do it to this day, running their mouth. This man don't bother nobody, spreads nothing but positivity, love, and people still talk negative about him. Still to this day, y'all. Still to this day. So let's see. Look, 2 days ago, back good, feeling great. Back and feeling great 2 days ago. 2 days ago, back and feeling great. All right, 3 days ago. Trust your judgment. If your judgment in the past has been trustworthy, if you can't trust yourself, you can't. If you can't trust yourself, you can't, and you ain't gonna trust anybody else. Take your time, collect the facts and not the feelings. Do all your due diligence, then make a decision. That's right. A lot of people out there can't barely trust themselves. How you gonna trust somebody else? You put more trust in everybody but yourself. A lot of people trust in everybody else but themselves. They don't do work on themselves. They don't trust themselves, but they want to trust everybody else. How you gonna trust yourself? How you gonna trust somebody else? You can't even trust yourself. You all over the place, man. Get yourself together. What he's saying is get yourself together. Learn who you are. Learn your do's and don'ts, your trigger points and all of that. And then move forward. Move accordingly. That is true. More self-work you do, the more you understand why people are who they are. And you can move accordingly. He been dropping these gems while going through what he was going through, y'all. Real talk, man. So salute to Coach Prime, man. Salute to Coach Prime again, over and over. Thank you for everything you've done for us. For us. The fans, the people that watch y'all, because they didn't have to do it. He could have said, nah, man, no more filming, Bucky. No more filming. He lets Bucky film damn near everything. Nah, no more filming. Y'all don't do that. He lets the world in on his world. Even at the darkest moments, he lets them put it out. At his lowest moments, he still let them document it and put it out. Come on, man. We got to salute this guy, bro. He's one of a kind, man. He's one of a kind, y'all. He's one of a kind. So, I can't wait for tomorrow. You already know. Once we get off, we're gonna go over it. I see y'all. We're gonna talk. We're gonna go over the press conference once I get off. It's gonna happen while I'm at work, and we will be here. It either be a live or upload, either one. But salute to Coach Prime, man. We appreciate you. We thank you very much for everything you have done for everybody, man. From the speeches. Like I said, from the speeches to the books to the interviews, you always, and no matter when he talks, he drop gems. Every time he opened his mouth, he's trying to teach and reach and teach every time. And he has a great spirit. So salute to Coach Prime, man. All right, salute to Coach Prime. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe button. All right, y'all. I had to get that out the way. I had to give him his proper just due. I had to spend 20 minutes on that because he deserves it. Okay. I had to spend 20 minutes on our brother because he deserved it. He deserves it. All right? Like I said, I learned a lot from Coach Prime, man. I learned a lot and I apply it and it works. All the things I learned from Coach Prime, I applied to my life and it worked. So I advise y'all to go get his latest book or listen to it, the book in the audio form. Listen to it in its entirety. And I'm telling you, apply what he says. And it worked. It worked for me. I can say that. I can say it worked for me. All right. Now, moving right along. The topic of the day. Kenny Pickett has been injured. A hamstring injury, y'all. Now, I did an upload. This just dropped like, 30 minutes, a while, like an hour ago. No. I think at 9:30. Did I drop it at 9:30 or 8:30? I can't remember. I think I dropped it at 9:30. So I did an upload on this. You can go watch it in its entirety. Okay? But Kenny Pickett is now injured, y'all. Hamstring injury. And he's supposed to be reevaluated in 1 week. Hold on. Kenny Pickett, one of the guys that they are chosen to be one of their top quarterbacks or the quarterback, has now went down with a hamstring injury and will be reevaluated in a week. Next Sunday. Do y'all know what this is? Do y'all know what this means? Get well, Kenny Pickett, because you deserve to fight for your spot. But oh my God. What they gonna do now? There was 4, now there's 3. There was 4 quarterbacks, now there's 3. Oh man. Hey W, what's up, boy? How you doing? He said, what my boy say? He said people are already clowning Pickett, talking about how do you get hurt walking off the field. I don't know how he got hurt. I assume it was a play. I don't know when he got hurt. I don't know how he got hurt. I assume he got hurt doing one of the drill plays. That's all I can say, right? I assume he got hurt doing one of the drill plays. But hey, what up, AW? Oh man. Oh, what they gonna do, y'all? All I can say is, will they do it or will they won't do it? Remember, I did an upload. I did a full upload on this already. It just dropped. Will they finally do it, y'all? Because who they gonna give the reps to now? Are they gonna save the reps? Or are they gonna give them to Dylan Gabriel and Joe Flacco? I'm saying this right now. Just get it over with. Cleveland Browns, just get it over with right now. Just throw Shedeur right in there. Starting tomorrow, throw Shedeur right with the ones. Let's get it over with. Let's get this over with. Let's get it over with. Do not try to play this, The stars are aligned. And I don't wish injury on nobody. I don't wish injury on nobody. But the stars are lining up, y'all. Ain't no way everything is lining up like this. But it is. Remember, in order for Shedeur to even move up, somebody had to get cut or get injured. Remember that, because they already got their eyes on Flacco, Pickett, and Gabriel. So in order for Shedeur to move up, he have to kick butt in practice, and he has been doing that. Let's just be honest. He has been kicking butt in practice, right? Please get the likes up. Please get the likes up. Get the likes to 15. Get the likes to 15. 5 more likes. Or somebody will have to get hurt or get traded. And I don't wish that on nobody. But that's the only way he can climb up right now. Somebody get traded or somebody get hurt. He already been proving himself in practice. So that's a check. Now, now one of the quarterbacks got to take a week off or maybe more. Because if you ever had a hamstring injury or a growing injury, that's like a 2-3 week, maybe 4-week injury, depending on the severity of it, right? Depending on the severity of your hamstring or growing injury, that's like a 3-week, 4-week injury. And then remember, that's just to heal up. Now you got to see if you can play on it. You got to see if you can run now. That might take 2 more, 3 more weeks, depending on the severity of it. All right? So, all I'm saying is this, y'all. The stars are lining up. So they did all this collusion. Watch this. They did all this collusion. Make him drop the 5th round. Now he's the 4th quarterback. But he's out. He's performing his butt off week after week after week after week. They still doubt him. You got people reporting lies about him. He don't know the playbook. That's a lie. He's coming on slow. That's another lie. So you got people trying to sabotage him. The reporters don't want to report the truth, how good he is in camp, how great he's learning, how fast he's learning. Don't want to report it, right? He goes out there 4 days in training camp, have 1 off day. They go crazy. Have 2 good days and 1 off the chain day. Tomorrow they're supposed to be in pads. Now Kenny Pickett got to wait for a week to be reevaluated. Amen. It's happening. Oh, it's happening. So we know Dylan Gabriel is their guy. I get it. 4 more likes, y'all. 4 more likes to 15. And if you like the content, you can donate by Cash App. I forgot to put my PayPal link in there. But if you like the content, there's a donation until we get monetized. Till we get monetized, y'all. There's a donation right there. You can hit the Cash App. I forgot to put my PayPal link in there. But if you like the content, you want to donate a little something, the Cash App link is pinned at the top. AW says, people acting like the Browns are just getting him ready to be traded. Yes, AW, I did see that. AW, I did see them make assumptions. I did see that. Now, they said this is fake, y'all. You got people in the chat room thinking this is all fake. That Kenny Pickett is not hurt. They're saying this because they're about to get him ready for a trade. Now, I don't know how true this is. These are people in the chat room, so they're probably just chatting it up. But it's a lot of Browns content creators who believe that they cannot move forward with 4 quarterbacks and Deshaun Watson. Now, what do y'all think about that? They really got 5 quarterbacks on the squad. Deshaun Watson is in rehab right now, so he can come back and play anytime. That's 5 quarterbacks, and they're already on record saying they wouldn't mind playing Deshaun Watson if he's ready to go later in the season. They're already on record saying that. So they're not going to cut Deshaun Watson. They put too much money into him, right? So are they going to go through the season with 5 quarterbacks? Do y'all believe they're going to do that with 5 quarterbacks? I believe that somebody got to go. Somebody getting traded. I don't know who it is. I don't think the rookies are. I think the rookies are safe. It's either Kenny Pickett or Flacco, I believe, getting traded. That's 5 quarterbacks right now. Even though they got him on injury reserve, so it's 4. But, it looks like he's rehabbing very good, y'all. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. They said Kenny Pickett might be traded. It could be Flacco. Could be Flacco. We don't know. We don't know who it is, but I do believe somebody's getting moved before the season. I don't know if they're getting waived or they're getting traded. I don't know. Some people believe the Jets to pick somebody up because what's the name got hurt, but I think he's going to be. They said he's going to be back before game 1, so it's like or it's not severe as people thought it was when he got reported. So they saying the Jets quarterback should be back before the first preseason game or the regular season game. So it wasn't severe as people thought when it first got reported. But yeah, somebody might be moved, y'all. I think somebody might get moved before the first game, regular season game. I don't know who it could be, but they are saying Kenny Pickett, y'all. They are putting it out there. It could be Flacco or Kenny Pickett. Dylan Gabriel is their guy, and they said there's one guy that's rooting for Shedeur, and that's the head guy. They said Shedeur got the head guy behind his back, but everybody else, the other coaches and all of that, they want Dylan Gabriel, but they said it's only one guy, the head guy, who actually picked Shedeur to get drafted. Shedeur got him rooted for him. So at any time, if that guy, the head guy who wanted Shedeur on the team, said put his guy in, then you got to put his guy in. But right now, Dylan Gabriel and Pickett is really the guy that they putting out there. They want to get the most reps, and they want to see what's going on because they put their faith in them and all of that. I get it, but we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see. AW says, hey, oh yeah, Vanessa, what up, Vanessa? How you doing? Vanessa in the building. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. How you doing, Vanessa? Vanessa says, hey, heard about 3 touchdowns. So proud of. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Hey, Vanessa. Yesterday it was over, bro. Vanessa. Yesterday, ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I'm talking about ridiculous. Okay, he did his thing. He did his number on there. He did his number out there, Vanessa, and they had to respect it. Even the haters, Vanessa. Even the haters had to respect it. The haters had to respect it, man. I've been looking all over the place for the negative comments. They ain't nowhere to be found. Usually they always got something to say. Vanessa, no matter how good he do. Yesterday, I can't find a negative comment nowhere. I can't find it. I can't find it from the big haters. I can't find it from the little haters. I can't find it. He really shut them up yesterday. They can't say nothing. The way he was dropping them balls in there, the way he was focused, moving out the pocket, doing all of that, dropping dimes, the darts and all of that, they are speechless right now, Vanessa. They speechless. All these other days he been doing good. It's somebody, they always saying something. After yesterday, we can't find them. They so quiet. We don't even know where they at right now. We got to go find them and say, hey, you alive? You good? Vanessa, he shut him up yesterday. Oh, my goodness. And then, Vanessa, that ain't it. He stayed after practice, still practicing, and then he also took a fan picture. All the fans that came out, that was still around when it was practice was over, he took a big fan picture with him. Oh! And you want to tell me that ain't no franchise quarterback? You gonna tell me that's not a community franchise quarterback who galvanizes not only the teammates, but then after he go sign autographs with the fans? Hey, let's take a picture, baby. Let's go. Everybody get in. Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa, he making it so hard for them to hate. Vanessa, even in his press conference, they tried so hard to make him like throw the coach under the bus. He said, nah, man. Vanessa, they wanted him to throw the coaching staff under the bus. You ain't getting first team reps. Come on, man. What's going on? I don't know, man. That ain't my call. I'm just a player. I'm not a coach. I'm not a GM. I'm not none of that. I'm just a player. That ain't my call. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They wanted him to fire off at the management and so he could throw him under the bus. No, they give him no headline. Then you got Mary Kay. Hey, man, the speeding ticket. It's all good, man. I know. I ain't driving no more. It's all good. I ain't driving no more. Brother, he making it so hard for them to hate. Now the haters are looking so dumb because he is the community. The community loves him. Then he goes out there and ball. And then he goes in front of the camera and kills it every time. Bro. Hey, Vanessa, he out there wilding, bro. Vanessa, he out there wilding, Vanessa. Vanessa, he out there wilding on him. Styling on him. Huh? Hey, it's a beautiful... Hey, in the words of Osakum Bucky, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. What? In the word of Bucky, a.k.a. Osakum, it's a beautiful thing. Bruh. Man. I want to tell y'all something right now, man. I heard it on this stream from G. Bush and the other guy. This is what they said. Well, the other guy said it and G. Bush kind of confirmed it. Shedeur been working with the ones from the beginning and he been whooping their ass. Shedeur been working with the ones from the beginning. He's been shining, but they never put the footage out. Now, I want y'all to bear with me. Bear with me, because when I watched that stream, when I got off today and watched that damn video, I said, what? Bro, they said Shedeur already been practicing with the ones from the beginning, and he been kicking ass. I'm talking about, they said he been kicking ass with the ones from the beginning, but they never put the footage out on purpose. Bruh, and then basically G. Bush, shout out to my boy G. Bush, he basically confirmed it, he kind of confirmed it. He said Shedeur been, the guy, I forgot the guy name. Something snacks, whatever his name is, something snacks. I just started watching him. He said, man, Shedeur been practicing with the ones, y'all, from the beginning. And he been kicking ass with the ones, showing out. They didn't put that footage out on purpose. And G. Bush kinda, he didn't all the way confirm it, but he, in his mannerisms and his head nod, he kind of confirmed that Shedeur already proved he could rock with the ones and produce with the one. But the footage was never put out on purpose. So the public can never know. So now we out here saying, what's up with this? But the truth is, he already did it. Now, we got to think about this. So that means Grassi, who's out there every day, been lying. And that means Mary Kay, who be out there, been lying. Hold on, yo, wait a minute. So if Shedeur already be kicking ass with the ones from the jump, that means Tony Grassi been lying, and that means Mary Kay been lying. We already know they been lying, but that means they been lying. Because they really be out there on the field. Oh, look, I can't confirm this, y'all. So I don't know how true this is. I can't confirm none of this. I'm going off G. Bush action. G. Bush kind of confirmed it with his head nod. He didn't really respond, but like with his facial mannerisms, he kind of confirmed like, like he didn't want to be the one to say it. We rock with G. Bush. G. Bush gonna tell us the truth. But he didn't deny it, y'all. He didn't confirm it verbally, but his mannerisms kind of confirmed it. But he didn't deny it. So let me get this right. Shedeur already practiced with the ones and he kicked ass with the ones. But they don't want to put the footage out because if they do, then they can't say a quarterback competition because Shedeur been kicking ass from the beginning. So you mean to tell me there's a collusion everywhere? So the NFL is just going to keep on doing this colluding game even after he drafted? He already drafted. We still got to go through this collusion, weird stuff still? Y'all, I hope this is not true, y'all. I hope it ain't true. I'm praying that maybe this is not true, but G. Bush did not deny it, but he did not confirm it, but his mannerisms look like it could be true. I'm hoping this ain't true, y'all. I'm hoping that he already practiced with the ones and he kicked ass. They want to put the footage out. So now they like, oh, we can't let him practice with the ones no more. We can't let him practice with the ones no more. You go to the 3s and the 4s. Go to the 3s and the 4s for the rest of the time. I'm hoping this ain't true, y'all. Because ain't no way they hiding this from us. They really hiding this from us? They hiding him already kicking butt with the ones and the 2s way long time ago. They didn't want to. They really doing this to us, y'all. Now we out here wilding, and they already know. You mean to tell me they already got footage of our boy already being the best of the best, and they just got us out here wilding, knowing that they know the truth already? Come on, man. Nah, bro. So they allegedly they got the footage of Shedeur kicking ass with the ones. Not my words. I forgot the dude name. It's something Snacks. He be rocking with G. Bush. They did a live today. They be doing a couple lives together. They did a live today. Allegedly, they already got the footage, y'all. That Shedeur be smoking boots with the ones, man. He said they already got the footage, bro. He already been doing this from the beginning. Now it makes sense why the receivers and some of the defense already say, hey, this is our quarterback right here. Now it makes sense. Am I tripping, y'all? Are y'all with me right now? I'm going to look at the comments in a minute. My bad, y'all. I'm going to look at the comments in a minute. I just got to get this out real quick. Now it kind of makes sense why some of the teammates is vouching for him in the public when somebody, Shedeur, man. Shedeur. Now it kind of makes sense why some of the players are, because like, he ain't running. No, now, if that's true, it kind of makes sense why some of the top players are saying this. Even Myles Garrett. Remember Myles Garrett? Myles Garrett even said it. He just said it. Even Myles Garrett just said it. Like, yeah, man. Even Myles Garrett stayed after practice to help Shedeur and the center run plays. Y'all seen that footage? Myles Garrett stayed after practice to help the center and Shedeur run through plays together. It kind of go what that guy is saying. He already proved he could whoop ass with the 1s and 2s long time ago. They holding the footage on purpose. Now, again, I can't confirm none of this, y'all. I can't confirm this stuff. Please get the likes up. 50 likes or 20. I can't confirm none of this. But it kind of looked like this is happening. This is real, y'all. It kind of looked like they still playing games with us. And they still playing games with Shedeur. Even though I don't think they're playing too many games with Shedeur. Because he did get drafted 4th. And they already had a schedule lined up. They didn't plan on getting Shedeur. They didn't plan on getting him. So when they got Dylan Gabriel, they already wrote out their plans. And then they end up waiting a couple more days. And then they got Shedeur. So I don't think they're playing too many games with Shedeur. I think they're pretending. This is my opinion. I think they're pretending like Shedeur need more work than he actually do. That's my opinion. I believe they're pretending or they're moving like Shedeur need more work than he actually do. They're reporting, not everybody, but some of the reporters are reporting that he need more work than he actually do. And then yesterday it proved that all that was a lie. Yesterday proved that all that stuff they've been saying about Shedeur slow and he don't know the playbook, all that stuff a lie. Now, we all knew it, But G. Bush went out there and said, I'm sorry, y'all. All that stuff they've been saying about Shedeur, I went to go see it myself. It's all a lie. All of that shit is a lie. Hey, man. This is crazy, y'all. 4 more likes, y'all. 4 more likes to 20. All right, let's get to some of these comments real quick. I believe that Pickett is out of here. Okay, AW, you believe Pickett gonna be traded. Let me know, AW. Why do you believe Pickett will be traded? Let me know. Let's have a conversation, y'all. Ah, damn it. Hold on, y'all. My bad. My dang holder. My holder be tripping, y'all. My holder be tripping. Hold on, man. Let me put it back on the holder. I hope my holder tripping, y'all. I gotta get a new holder, man. I gotta get a new holder, y'all. My holder be tripping. All right. I ain't gonna tell. I'm gonna go over here. That's why you gotta have 2 phones, y'all. Sometimes you gotta use both of your phones. All right, let me go to the thing. All right, let's go to some of these comments. Everything good? Hold on, let me see something. All right. Okay, let's go to some of these comments, y'all. Hit that like button, share and subscribe button. If you like the content, there is a Cash App you can donate. Cash App right there, and pin the top of the chat. If you want to donate, there's a Cash App link. I forgot to put my PayPal link. Sorry about that. But if you want to donate, there is a Cash App link right there. All right, I believe, okay, Leah, AW say you believe Pickett will get traded. Vanessa says, I can feel it. Pickett is out of here. So you and AW believe that Pickett is out of here. Why do y'all believe Pickett is the one? Let me know. Vanessa says, love it. Vanessa says, right, he shut them up. Hold on. She said, oh, hold on. You put some more light on there. I can't really see that. Okay, so she says, yeah, right, he shut them up. Oh, with the TDs. Okay, yeah. Yes, stellar and stand up, young God. Love him. He ready. Yeah, them TDs was off the chain. He definitely went crazy with them TDs, Vanessa. They couldn't say nothing. They really couldn't say nothing. It's over. It was over for. AW says the Browns are about to fumble the season again. It's like a tug of war between Stefanski and the owner. I believe the owner is going to make Stefanski play Shedeur. Yeah, I listening to G. Bush and the other guy. He said that's basically what they're doing. They're gonna punt this season away for some reason. That's kind of dumb, but they're gonna punt this season away, guys. So they're not even looking to win. Ain't that crazy? Myles Garrett just signed back, and you talk about we ain't trying to win. You drafted one of the top prospects in the 5th round, and you talk about we ain't trying to win. That's crazy, bro. I hope they change their mind. I hope they change their mind because that's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing, bro. You really not gonna try to win for real? Come on, man. That's embarrassing, bro. I hope they change their mind because they said they got a nice defense. Okay, they said that the defense last year was pretty good, and they got a lot of return, and they said that the defensive coach they got now is a very good defensive coach. So if they got a nice defense, why would you not try to build your offense up to match that so you can win games and probably get to the playoffs? I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Vanessa says, amen, my brother. Vanessa says, oh my God, I always say that. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. But shout out to Bucky, man. Shout out to Bucky. Beautiful thing. Big Snack. Okay, Big Snacks is the content guy you're talking about. Yeah, Big Snacks. Keith Shelton says God has a plan for Shedeur. Sutton. Okay, Sutton. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you like the content. Hit the like button, subscribe button. And again, there's a Cash App at the top pin at the top of the chat if you would like to donate anything. If you like the content or whatever. AW says ain't nobody tuning in to see the Browns not try to win. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. You don't draft a guy who brings a lot of media attention and a lot of eyes to say we ain't trying to win. That's kind of crazy. Vanessa says, I agree. They just need to focus on building the offense, and they're off to the playoff. Yeah, Vanessa, I'm with that. I don't understand why would you punt the season when it's like, come on, man, don't do that. Remember, man, the last couple of years, they was close. If they had a better offense, they could have won more games and got in the playoffs. If y'all remember, the last couple of years, they lost games, but they was in a lot of games that they lost. They was in a lot of them. But I don't know if there's in a lot of them. But let's look at that. Hold on, I'll be right. Let me see. Let's go to Google right now, y'all. Let's go to Google. Please hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. I thank all of y'all for tuning in. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on right now. All right. Cleveland Browns schedule from last year.
On January 13th, 2024, the Browns played the Texans. The final score was 45-14 Texans.
All right, let's see how many games let me see how many games that was close. Okay. Bengals beat them up bad. Texans beat them up bad. Packers beat them up. They lost by 13. Maybe four. Maybe it was like 4 games. Let me see. Vikings beat them up. Seahawks game was close. Jaguars game was close. Giants games was close. Raiders games was close. Eagles games was close. Then they played the Bengals again. That game was close. The Ravens games was close. I told y'all. See? I told you. They lost a lot of games by this much. I knew I wasn't tripping, man. I knew I wasn't tripping. Because they kept talking about it. I knew I wasn't tripping. Last year, hold on. Okay, then they got beat up by the Chargers. Got beat up by the Saints. The Steelers game was close. The Broncos, they lost by what, 8 points, I think. 9 points, another close game. The Steelers beat them up that time. Then the Chiefs beat them up. And then the Bengals beat them up again. The Dolphins beat them up. Then the second time the Ravens beat them up. And then that's it. Okay, let's run it back. That's like 6 games they could have won if they had a quarterback, y'all. They could have, if they had a decent offense, they could have won at least 4 to 5 more games. Let's run it back. Hold on, y'all. I knew I wasn't tripping because the media was talking about it. I don't know if people understand. The media was talking about the Browns last year. No matter, even though they had a horrible record, that's how I remember. That's the only way I remembered last year because the media kept talking about it. They're like, man, the Browns is this close. If the Browns had a better offensive line, they had a better quarterback, better offensive line, they kept talking about it. That's how I remember. I knew I wasn't tripping, man. Now watch this. Let's run it back. That's like 6 games. If they had a better offense, they probably could have won at least 4 or 5 more of those games. Now watch this. Okay, so they started off with the hold on, my bad. That was preseason. My bad. That was preseason games. Okay, my bad. That was preseason. So they started off with the Bengals. They got beat up 24-3. Started with the second game Steelers. Lost by 4. They lost by 4 to the Steelers. Right. Next game Titans. They won that game. All right. The Ravens beat them up 28-3. They played the 49ers. They beat the 49ers 17-19. Then they played the Colts. They beat the Colts 38-39. They played the Seahawks, lost by 4, 20-24. They played the Cardinals, beat the Cardinals 27-0. They played the Ravens, they beat the Ravens 33. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. What year is this? Is this the right year? I don't think this is the right year. Hold on, y'all. This might be the wrong year, yo. This might be the wrong year. Hold on. I think this is the wrong year. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's the wrong year. Hold on. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go. My bad. Okay. I was at the wrong year. Hold on. My bad. Right here. All right. Started. Okay, I was at the wrong year. My bad. That was 2023. All right. Here we go. So the Jackson, they started off with the Texans. Okay. Wait, what year is it? That's not the year either. What the hell is the year at? All right, here we go. Texans right here. Okay. Wait, what the hell? Oh no, the Bengals. My bad. They start off with the Bengals. My bad. Hold on. That was the wrong. I didn't even know they put all the other years up here. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do this again. Okay, the Bengals, they lost 31-14. Texans, they lost 45-14. They lost 23-10 to the Packers. Vikings, they lost 27-12. Seahawks, they lost by 4, 37-33. Cowboys beat them 33-17. The Browns beat the Jaguars by 5, 18-13. They played the Giants 21-15. Barely lost that game. Then they played the Raiders. They lost by 4, 16-20. Then they played the Commanders. They lost 34-13. Then they played the Eagles. They lost by 4, 20-16. Then they played the Bengals again. Lost by 7, 21-14. Then they played the Ravens. They beat the Ravens 29-24. Then they played the Chargers. Lost by 27. They lost by 17, 27-10. Then they played the Saints. Got beat up 35-14. Then they played the Steelers. They beat the Steelers the first time, 24-19. All right. Then they played the Broncos. They barely lost. Broncos beat them 41-32. Barely lost that game. All right. Then they played the Steelers. They lost 27-14. They played the Chiefs. Lost 27 by 14, 21-7. That's the Chiefs. Lose by 14. That's not bad against the Chiefs. Then they played the Bengals again. The Bengals beat them 24-6. Played the Dolphins. Dolphins beat them by 17, 20-3. Then the Browns, they played the Ravens again. Then the Ravens beat them up bad, 35-10. And that's it. So there it is. There was like a handful of games. If they had a better offense, they could have won a couple more games. Okay? They could have won a couple more games. Now, they could have been in more games if they had a better offense too. Not just one. They could have probably won more games, not just those couple they barely lost, if they had a better offense. They had a let me see where their defense ranked. What did their defense rank? Let me see. What did their defense rank last year? Let's see. What did their defense rank last year? Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's check that out. All right, hold on. Where did the Cleveland Browns defense rank last year? Wait a minute, is this real? Hold on. Bro, wait a minute, is this real? Okay, I don't know. It says, in the last NFL season, the Cleveland Browns defense ranked number 1 in the league in several categories, including total yards allowed, according to Sports Illustrated. They were also strong on third down, ranked in 8th in the league in third down defense, according to ESPN. However, their 12 takeaways were tied for the second fewest in the league. While some sources rank them as number 1 defense overall, Pro Football Network ranks them second defense overall. Oh my God. And you ain't trying to win? And you not trying to win? Whoa, boy, this is sad. This is crazy, bruh. Here's more detailed breakdown. Total defense, they were ranked number 1 in the league for total yards allowed. Third down, oh yeah, right, okay, we already said that. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Now, I don't know how true this is, but that's when it popped up that this is it. Okay, it popped up right here. Bro, that's crazy. I don't know how true this is. This is just one source. There's like two different sources, so I don't know how true. It's in different categories, though. They said in different categories, they had some of the best defense last year. Woo-wee. And then they said they ranked number 10 in defense per game. I mean, offense per game. And ranked 10th in the NFL opponent points per game. They ranked number 10 in NFL opponent points per game. Bruh, and you ain't trying to win? That's correct. You're not trying to win with this. I know everybody. I know a good piece just retired, whatever. But bro, you gotta try to win, bro. Ain't no way, bro. So that was number 10 in opponent points per game. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. They also ranked number 12th in opponent passing yards. They're in the top 12 and the opponents making passing yards on them. Bro, what the hell? And you don't want to win? You don't want to win with this type of defense that y'all had last year. If it's even in the top 15, you go into the playoffs, bro. This defense was in the top 12 and top 10, top 5 defensive categories. And they got most of the guys are returned. Let me see something. Let me see this. Ain't no way you don't want to win with this. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way you don't want to win. How many guys in the defense of Cleveland Browns returning from last year? Look at this. Oh, hell no. Hey, we got to start a petition, y'all. Stavinsky and Barry, you better try to win. Look at this. It says the Cleveland Browns defense in 2024. What? Oh, my bad. Hold on. That's 2024. I don't know how many people return. Okay, here go returnees right here. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 top guys returning. Okay? 6 top guys returning from that defense. Come on, man. You got to try to win. 6 top guys returning from last year. They are key that play key positions. That make noise. So you know they all starting together. It's only gonna be 11. So 6 top guys are returning. And they got a couple good key pieces as well. Bro, come on, man. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way you ain't gonna try to win with that defense, bro. I don't care if they go down 4 spots or 5 spots. You still in the top 20. Even if the defense slide down 4 or 5 spots with a couple new guys, you still in the top 20. What? Come on, bro. We can make the playoffs, y'all. We can make the playoffs with a nice running game and a nice passing game. Even if the defense slide down a couple notches from last year, you still can make the playoffs with that, y'all. Ain't no... they better not try to punt this season away. This is sad, man. I didn't know their defense was that good last year. Bro, their defense was really that good last year? That's crazy, bro. All right, let me get some of these comments, man. Let me get some of these comments. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. All right, okay. Vanessa says, I agree. They just need to... Okay, already said that. They're probably not trying to aim too high, but you got to push forward. Effect, they got to start somewhere. Vanessa, I feel you on that, but come on, man. Myles Garrett was going to retire. Then he signed back because they made him a couple promises. Myles Garrett on his latest interview said the reason why he signed back because they was on the same page on how they was going to make this team better. Remember, Myles Garrett said, my thoughts is going to the Super Bowl. That means they told Myles Garrett that they was going to try to build things, like make things happen where they can potentially get there in a couple years. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know. We gonna see though. We gonna see. AW says, can you imagine how it's going to be if rappers and NBA players start showing up for Shedeur? I think the Browns don't want the media attention. They'll try to protect Gabriel for bad press. Look, man, you could run, but you can't hide. You could run, but you can't hide. Remember, y'all, in the beginning, Colorado didn't want it either. Remember that, y'all. In the beginning, Colorado didn't want it either. They didn't want Bucky filming the way he filmed. They didn't want all this in the beginning. They wanted their media team to do it all. Remember Bucky made a video. Bucky made a video saying this. He's like, I can't say too much, but man, yeah, man, they're making it hard for me. They crying about this, they crying about that. Then after a while, they let Bucky run free, and then boom. Don't ever forget that. In the beginning, they didn't want to let Bucky be Bucky in the beginning. Bucky couldn't do this. He couldn't film that. He couldn't do this. Then after a while, they got comfortable and they let him do whatever he wanted to do. So in the beginning, they wasn't with Coach Prime and all of the extra stuff that came with it. They had to remember they was 1-11. They don't know nothing about no rappers coming there. They don't know nothing about no rappers performing there. They was new to all of that. So they was giving pushback. But they came around after a while. They came around, and then now the rappers got to come, the actors got to come, celebrities got to come. But they wasn't used to that for a long time because they was losing. They was losing. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. So you say Gabriel bad press. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're trying to push Gabriel because he's their guy and he's supposed to. He's in their plans. I respect it, but I don't think they're gonna try to. They can't really hide him from no press. You know, Gabriel don't run from the camera. He a cool guy, in my opinion. Evelyn, what up, Evelyn? What's good? Right to the bottom of the barrel. No, they wasn't. They wasn't breaking the bottom of the barrel. And a lot of categories, they was top 10 and top 20 in a lot of categories last year. Shedeur Sanders is let me see. Shedeur Sanders is the star, and he's here to start, not be a backup to nobody. No, you got to be a backup unless he win the starting position, he will be a backup. Again, Pickett just got injured, so that moves him up a little bit. So it's all up to the coaches anyway. So he'll probably be a backup for a little bit and then get in. We don't know. He might end up winning the spot. Who knows? He might go in to preseason and go bananas and might winning the whole thing. Vanessa says, "Wow, oh my God, thank God." Vanessa says, "Right, so they need to keep their word. The lights turned on. You can't hide center. You can't hide." Evelyn, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah. Vanessa says, okay, good, yeah, man. So we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see. Once again, we don't wish injury on nobody. We don't wish nobody to get waived or nothing that. But everything is lining up, and everything's looking good for Shedeur because he puts in the work. If Dylan Gabriel can't go after he reevaluated, that means you got to give Shedeur more reps with the 2s and the 1s. They don't have to, but you might as well just get it over with. Why wait? Why hold out? Why you gonna wait and hold out for what? 5 more likes of 30, y'all. 5 more likes of 30. Why would you wait and hold out? Why would you do that? Give Shedeur those reps that you was going to give Pickett. Give it to Shedeur. I mean, you got to pick somebody anyway. I mean, preseason is almost here, and you might as well you got to pick somebody. You got to pick the order anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. A hamstring injury is real, y'all. It could take up to a whole month to come back from, just like a hamstring. I had a hamstring injury. I mean, a growing injury in high school. I could not run. I could not run in the state championship. I could not run. I couldn't make it back. The state championship, I could not run because it took that long to heal. I thought I was going to be able to run in the state championship when I was in high school in my senior year. I could not run in the state championship, y'all, because my growing did not heal. I thought I was going to be ready. Nope. 1 week, nope. 2 weeks, nope. It took like a month and something for my growing to heal, y'all, for me to actually be able to move around without, You know what I'm saying? It took like a whole month and something for me to actually be moving around again, be able to run, jump, and run fast. So he got a hamstring. You know, hamstring and growing is almost, it's like got like a little connection going on. So next time, if he go out there early, he can end up making it worse for himself. So you don't want to do that. Those are some of the worst injuries: the abdominal strain and the growing and the what's the name? All that stuff is like almost connected type of thing. You know, they got like a connection going on. You don't want to rush back from those injuries, man. Those leg injuries and those growing injuries, the abdominal. Remember, what's his name? What's his name, y'all? Remember, he rushed back and he hurt it again. What's his name, y'all? He got traded to Dallas Mavericks. What's our boy name? Come on, man. I can't believe I can't think of his name right now. Anthony Davis. Remember Anthony Davis rushed back, got traded to Dallas Mavericks. He rushed back, injured it again. The abdominal, right? Got the growing, the abdominal, and all that's like, it got like a connection going on. You cannot rush back from a lot of injuries. Your ankle injury you can't rush back from. The Achilles you can't rush back from. The ACL tear can't rush back from. You'll make it worse. You'll make it work. You know what I'm saying? Remember RG3? RG3 tried to play on that ACL. What happened? Mess his whole career up. You cannot rush back from those type of things, bro. You have to go through the whole process. Now, granted, some people like Adrian Peterson, he's like Wolverine. Adrian Peterson, I forgot, was it ACL? That dude came back fast as hell. Terrell Owens, I think it was his Achilles or ACL? He came back fast as hell. Some people are Wolverines, y'all. Some people are just Wolverines. They body heal up and they ready to go again. But that's few and far in between. Most athletes, they not Wolverines, y'all. You got to go through the whole 8, 9, 10, whatever, or the whole 2.5 months to heal. You got to do it all. Most athletes' bodies are not like Terrell Owens and there's other people that tore and came right back. Not everybody can do that, y'all. You got to do the whole, whatever it says, like, what was that, like 2 to 5 months? You got to do like 3.5, 4, maybe 5 months, and then come back. And then, remember, even if you are ready to go, you still got to rev up for another week and a half. You got to get back in game shape. Then you got to see how much pressure it could work. If you do a little cut over here, do a little cut over there. Maybe if you could jump up and down. It's a lot of stuff you got to do before you come back from an injury. Now, as fans, right? Man, come on, man, play through it. We went through the play through it, but not everybody. You messing up your future, because some people don't come back from that. Some people, when you get hurt, injured, you ain't gonna never be the same again, right? So that's how some people are. When you get injured, then you try to come and get re-injured, it's over with. It's over with. You got a lot of people who try to play through injury and end up and skipping surgery and messing themselves up. A lot of athletes did that, especially in basketball. You know how many basketball players that messed up because they kept getting injured because they didn't take the proper steps to heal all the way, they come back. Sometimes you got to leave for a year. Sometimes you got to step away for a year or two for your body to heal all the way up. I know it don't sound right, but some players got to disappear for 2 years for it to come back right. You're like, damn, you injured again? Yeah. Especially like the knee injuries and stuff. You be like, I gotta get this money. But remember, back then, a lot of money wasn't guaranteed, y'all. That's why a lot of them played injured, though. A lot of money wasn't guaranteed. You had to play injured. So I do understand that a lot of players had to play injured because you had to play so many games to get that bonus. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. So a lot of them just forced it. But some of them, they love the game so much, they gonna try to fight through it anyway. Okay, so, and as fans, you like, get in there. Organizations, get in there. But they are human beings, man. They are human beings. So they gotta heal up, bro. Most people, they gotta take longer to heal up. They gotta take longer. Back in the day, it was different, y'all. We didn't have all technology. I don't know why back in the day we was built like that, but it ain't back in the day no more. Now players take longer. They gotta take longer, and plus they got guaranteed money. They ain't gotta play hurt anyway. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, I don't know what was in the water or the food, but a lot of people wasn't getting hurt like they was today. It's a lot of injuries today. Back then, it wasn't that we had injuries, but god dang, not like this. It's a lot of injuries going on now. And taking those shots too. Taking shots is bad, y'all. When they be taking them shots in the back so they can keep playing, that stuff back years on years, it wear and tear and it gets you. It's like taking steroids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you want to do it to keep playing the game, but you don't want to keep doing it year after year after year like some of those players, and then they mess their knee up, they mess their their leg up because they keep taking shots. Instead of getting surgery, they keep taking shots. Instead of healing themselves, they keep taking shots to numb the pain and keep playing. You don't want to keep doing that. They got so many stories on players, even in high school. Remember, you know how they got even in high school they was doing that to high school players, making them take shots. Like, coach, I can't play. Nah, you got to get in there. That's how serious football is in certain states, like in Texas and stuff. They really was into that. They would make the players take shots just to keep playing, even though it wasn't supposed to keep playing, y'all. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. 5 more likes to 30, y'all. 5 more likes to 30. All right, let me see. let's refresh because I don't know if that's all of the okay. Let me see. Okay, good. Yeah, a quote from the movie Sinners. I think. Okay, right. Yeah, preseason right around the corner. It's a gospel song, not from the movie. Okay, yeah. What? Gabriel says. Gabriel will throw it. Wait, hold on. AW says Gabriel probably will throw a pick six until the coach get him off the field. Players won't even have to jump high to block his path. Hey, yo, come on, AW. Show our boy some respect, man. We are on the same team, you know. Come on, man. We still on the same team, man. Come on. Come on, brother. We're on the same team no matter how you feel about Shedeur, brother. Come on, man. Yeah, and look, man. Dylan Gabriel is he's a good quarterback. So maybe he got to do more. Maybe he got to do more rollouts. Maybe he's going to do more shotgun and more rollouts. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe Shedeur's more under center, Pickett under center, Flacco under center, and they do more shotgun for Gabriel. I don't know. They definitely gonna try to make sure he get all his reps though. They definitely gonna do that. Come on, brother. Come on, man. We're on the same team, bro. Bro, we're on the same team, bro. Come on, man. Hey guys, can y'all hear some of these hear some of them hearts? Let's get some hearts in there, y'all. Let's get some hearts in there. Let's get some emojis, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, y'all. Throw some emojis in there. You know what I'm saying? Go to that little thing on the side where the emojis at. Throw some hearts and hundreds in there. You know what I'm saying? Little laughing emojis right there. You know, just spam that a little bit. Spam the emojis just a little bit, yo. Not all the way, but just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just spam it just a little bit for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. All right? I think it helps send out notifications. Allegedly, that helps. Allegedly. Anyway. But yeah, you know, Dylan Gabriel, y'all, I think he's going to do his thing, man. They said the biggest knock is his height. That's his biggest knock. And Shedeur is a little bit taller than him, so Shedeur got that. But again, he is their pick, so it don't matter what we talking about. They're gonna have to go through the motions. So Dylan Gabriel's their pick. They're gonna do everything they can. They're getting him ready for the first game. I think it was the first game of the season and preseason. So we're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see what's going on. Definitely gonna see what's going on, man. No, not that. No, this. Look at the side, right here. You see that? Look on the side of your device, right here. You see that? See that little toggle? Right there. Right there, AW. You see that? Not the bowl, not that. On the side, you push it. There's a little toggle right there. You got the heart at the bottom, right? You push the heart. Little toggle right there, and he got emojis. You just press them. See how they go on the screen? That right there. he put a bowl with a spoon. Hey yo, you funny, bro. He said I saw a crack video talking about Dylan tried to fight Shedeur. I know it had to be AI. Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie, man. A lot of those videos of people fighting and Dylan Gabriel versus somebody or a lot of those videos is lies, man. It's pure lies, bro. They need to cut it out, bro. Come on, man. Really? Nah. The quarterbacks have great rapport with each other. All the quarterbacks have great rapport. So anybody saying Shedeur versus Gabriel, they don't like each other, all those reports are lies. All the reports are lies, man. Big lies too. I'm talking about. I see something like that. Oh yeah, Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur got in a fight. Man, get out of here, man. Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur got. I seen that type of stuff. People are already writing articles, y'all. They are writing articles that Shedeur and Dylan had a fight. Bro, what are you talking about? Like, stop writing that type of stuff. They doing it, yo. I see it. I seen that. They said Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel had a fight. They said Dylan Gabriel got kicked off the team. Like, no, he didn't. There's an article Somebody wrote an article said Dylan Gabriel got kicked off the team. No, he didn't. What are you talking about? It's like an article every week talking about Shedeur going to be traded. Like every week there's an article about Shedeur getting traded. Shedeur not gonna make the cut. Shedeur not gonna make the cut. Shedeur not gonna make. It's like what do we? I don't know. I don't know why they doing this, but they keep doing it. Either Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur fighting, and Dylan Gabriel got kicked off, or Shedeur won't be there in the first game. Shedeur not gonna be there. Like every week there's somebody writing an article like that. It's crazy, y'all. I don't know why they doing that. I don't know why they fixated on Shedeur not being a Cleveland Brown. Like, why? Why I don't want him to be a Cleveland Brown? I'm telling you, every week I come across an article. They keep saying Shedeur gonna get traded. Shedeur gonna get waived. He not gonna be there. He most likely not gonna be there. Then it'd be like Dylan Gabriel this. Dylan Gabriel got cut. Dylan Gabriel got kicked off the team. I don't know why they write this crazy stuff. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but they keep, like, every week I see an article like that. It's funny. It is crazy, though, to see that. It is funny. AW says they even said that the GM got fired. Yeah. There's a lot of fake articles going out about the Cleveland Browns and what's going on with the inside the nucleus inside the management and all of that. They do make articles about them too, and it's like, what are we talking about? You know, if it was true, the mass media will report on it. That's how you know it's a lie, because the mass media would report on it. Don't you think if it was a scuffle between Gabriel and Shedeur, that it would have been reported already? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it, man. Come on. I don't know why they doing this. This is crazy. It's like people, they do make a satire. Maybe it's a satire. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's a satire publication. I don't know, because I haven't tried to verify these articles. I look at the headline. I don't even read most of them. Some of them I like, let me see what they say, and it's like very dumb. So I don't even read most of the articles that I see about the Cleveland Browns and Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel and stuff like that. I only read a couple. I don't even read most of them, because it's a lie. You know what I mean? So I don't know why they doing this. I don't know why they want to write this stuff. It's kind of weird, but they was doing that to Coach Prime last year. They wrote so many articles on Coach Prime last year in Colorado. It's ridiculous, y'all. I mean, nothing but straight lies. If it wasn't about Shedeur, it was about Travis. If it wasn't about that, it was about Shiloh. Then it was about Deion. Then it was about the school. They wrote so many articles about Colorado and certain players last year. It was crazy, y'all. They wrote a lot of crazy articles about Colorado and Deion and them last year, y'all. If you was around and you on social media like Twitter, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, it was so many articles, y'all. Just straight lies. Oh yeah, Kamani McClain. Remember Kamani McClain? Oh, him and Shiloh got into it. Straight lies. Oh, they thugs. They got guns and drugs in there. Straight lies. I mean, they said they was writing so many crazy articles about Colorado last year, y'all. It was ridiculous, man. Oh, Coach Prime don't like Kamani McClain. That was a lie. You know what I'm saying? It was this crazy stuff all year long. Just straight lies about Colorado, Coach Prime, and Shiloh, Shedeur. It was this Travis. It was a whole bunch of just crazy articles. And they was regularly, and then you got certain channels. They was like reposting it like it was true. We like, what are y'all doing? They was really reposting this stuff like it was true, y'all. It's like, bro, y'all know this stuff is a lie. Why y'all reposting this stuff? Come on, man, that's crazy. 3 more likes to 30, y'all. 3 more likes to 30. And again, if you like the content, there's a Cash App right there. The link pinned at the top of the chat. Next time I'll pin my Cash App in PayPal. Make sure I pin my PayPal. But if you like to donate, there's a Cash App link right there. I'll make sure I do my PayPal, both of them, next time. Okay, he said Savinsky fumbles in the season. He definitely needs to go. Yeah, I think everybody got it. You got to clean house. If you fumble this season, everybody need to go, bro. You got to clean house. You got to clean house because this ain't making no sense, bro. Shiloh really been shining and it's good. He's getting a fair chance. Yeah, everybody else getting a fair chance, but Shedeur is the only one not getting a fair chance. Everybody else getting a fair chance. Shiloh getting a fair chance. The media ain't turning on him. Travis getting a fair chance. The Jaguar media not turning on him in this relationship. They don't give a damn about that shit. The Panthers giving Jimmy a fair shake. They not turning on him. They're not putting out crazy stories about him or lies about him. LeJohntay Wester getting a fair shake. They not turning on him. BJ Green getting a fair shake. Salmon Craig getting a fair shake. Everybody getting a fair shake. Except Shedeur. All this weird ass stuff going on. Again, I'm not going after the organization because they already had a plan. They wasn't trying to draft Shedeur anyway, okay? So I'm not attacking the organization. They already had a plan for Dylan Gabriel and Pickett and them. They already had their quarterbacks. But since Shedeur was still on the board, they grabbed him. They said, okay, let's grab him. So I'm not going after the organization. I respect chain of command. I respect their chain of command. I get what they're doing. I get it. I respect it. Dylan Gabriel, Pickett, and was the first quarterbacks. So we got to treat Shedeur as the fourth quarterback because we picked the other guys. So I respect it. I get it. I understand it. But they already know what time it is. They know what time it is. But they have to do it. They have to give the guys before Shedeur all the chances they can. And I respect it. That's real. I respect it. But they already know what time it is. Okay? They know what time it is. 3 more likes, y'all. 3 more likes. 3 more likes to get to 30. All right? 3 more likes. Can we get 3 more likes, y'all? Can we get 3 more likes? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for all the comments and the views and all of that. Again, the Cash App at the top, pinned at the top of the chat. I'll make sure my PayPal is in there next time. 3 more likes, y'all. And there's the upload we already dropped. Make sure y'all go look at the upload. We already dropped it about the injury of Pickett and what I think should happen and all of that. So they disrespect us, y'all. Hold on, why they disrespect us like this? Oh, heck no, bro. Nah. They can't do us like this, bro. They can't be doing us like this, bro. I might have to re-upload it. Tell them to stop disrespecting us, man. Okay? Tell them don't be disrespecting us with no views like that. Come on, man. We been killing it. And you should tell me we only got 10 views in an hour after we just dropped this. Hold on, man. Don't disrespect us, bro. Don't disrespect us, y'all. All right? Come on, man. Don't disrespect us, man. Don't disrespect us. That don't make no sense. All right, what time is it? Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get up out of here. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta get up out of here. Disrespecting us like that. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta get ready. I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up early. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all tomorrow. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. With that being said, prayers up for Deion Sanders. Thank you for documenting your journey of from way back in to now. And we're looking forward to see what happened with you with the health scare, and we're glad that you overcame it, and we're glad that you're transparent. It helps a lot of us, and we'll look forward to that, and we'll be back to break that down tomorrow as well. All right, so it's the press conference tomorrow about Deion Sanders' health. Drop it tomorrow. When I get off, we're gonna run through it. All right, we're gonna go live. We're gonna talk about it. With that being said, salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for all the likes, all the views, all the comments. Thank y'all very much. That being said, I'm out of here. Peace.